No, there's nothing with it came up. Look, this is a situation where Dyson's thrown 78 innings already. I mean, look, this is we've got to monitor and make sure and take care of, and innings set up well for Diekman. Left, right, left situation. I mean, leadoff walk got us in trouble there. Then had the 2 outs, 11 pitch at bat by Leon, incredible at bat, and then again, I mean, it's make a decision to go get Bush, bring him in on the right-hander, elevated fastball. He hit it out of the ballpark. We've got to have other guys out there be able to pitch in those type of situations other than Dyson. Situation where we can continue to make sure for the big picture to have all those guys in play out there, and so didn't happen tonight. I mean, walk, wild pitch, so tough inning.
You mentioned a few days ago that you'd won enough close games recently that you're probably going to get nicked in one. So
Mm-hmm.
I know that doesn't take the sting away from a tough loss, but does that help looking forward to know that, like, okay, we kind of had this coming, but we'll move on to the next day?
Well, it's what we got to do. We got to move on to the next day. Obviously, a tough loss. Well, we lost, especially with jump out to 6 runs, early, a 6-run lead, and two-run home runs given up by Martinez. Obviously got him back into the ball game, but we to get to where we want to be, we've got to be a group of guys out in that bullpen that they've got to be able to come in whatever inning is, shut the door down, and be able to pitch for us and get the outs that are needed to get. And I made a decision that Dyson, just the bulk of the innings and the appearances this month alone has been challenging, and so to give him an opportunity, especially coming off an off day, he pitched the day before the off day, and the number of appearances that I think maybe it was 3 of 5 going into the off day to try to get him a couple days and then getting back on track. I mean, look, he's a workhorse, but nobody can withstand that type of pace. I mean, he's on pace for 88 games, 88 appearances. That's not conducive to where we want to go. I mean, we get to the end of this thing, and I mean, obviously it'd be a challenge for them to be able to continue to pitch. So. Again, it's a complete group effort. We have to have other guys step up and be able to pitch in those situations too.
What was your impression of Nick's performance?
Kind of a mixed bag. I thought Nick managed the game well, other than the slider to Ramirez, obviously a decent pitch and strong guy, hits it out of the ballpark, and then missed with a fastball. That other 2-run home run, but I thought that he pitched threw the ball well, threw in when he needed to, had 2-seamer, got double play ball when he needed to, got some line drive outs with. I think that probably the first inning was the walk of Ortiz, and then able to get out, work himself out of that inning, and then continue to move on. I thought that Nick threw the ball well enough.
Anything else? As you mentioned, Bush elevated the fastball. Was there any sign that he might have been overran, being asked to get to 27 for the first time?
I don't believe so.